Hey yo! What? Everybody sing!
Hello, and thank you for joining us at TSPN's How To Show this evening. We're so very pleased to have you, and before I go on and tell you about today's show, I would like to ask you to please contact Sue at TSPN TV if there is more information that you would like to have about any of our projects that we'll show you this evening. In addition to that, if you have any items that you would like to have us demonstrate for you, please contact Sue. Also, if you would like to be on our show as a guest and show others something fantastic that you do, we welcome you to do that. Also, one last thing is TSPN shows this particular show, 15 times before the next show. So every third Wednesday of the month, we have our how-to show, and it shows 15 times, but that's only on local TV. So if you have friends that do not receive TSPN, please have them contact the station, and they will tell you how to go on our TSPN YouTube, and you can watch all of the shows whenever you wish. So that said, I would like to tell you that this evening we will be doing inexpensive craft items for holiday gifts. I will be showing you how to make bookends out of unusual materials, and they are kind of personalized. As you can tell, it has music. I will also be showing you how to make hot drink cozies. I will be showing you how to make switch plate covers for your bathrooms, bedrooms, or other rooms that look more like a picture. And finally, I will be showing you how to make a wine cork memo board that you can hang in your kitchen, and you can attach the recipes that you're working on. It has a wall mount to it. So these are the things that I'll be showing you this evening. And Franny, what will you be showing this evening?
Thank you, Angie. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make, just in time for the Halloween holidays, a very special treat container for your beloved Halloween treaters.
And Debbie, what will you be showing us this evening?
I will be making and showing you how to make wine bottle lights.
Great. Okay, Franny, is it possible that you could show us how you do your project now?
Sure, absolutely, Angie.
Okay.
So the great thing about this project is that it's very, very easy, and I think it's a great project for the kids or for the grandkids. It's going to be a fun thing. So what I did was I started with a Pringles can. So the great part about this is that you can empty out the can and keep it close by while you make your craft to snack on during the time. So we're going to take an empty potato snack can, and I measured the diameter, the circumference of it, and it's about 9.5 inches. So at that point, I took it outside and I spray painted it black. So now we're going to, what you need for this project are very simple things. So you need to have this potato snack can, and you need to have some glue and scissors and some glitter paper. You're going to use glitter paper. And you need wide ribbon, and you need narrow ribbon. So that's all it takes to make this project. So I've done some preparation to make this cute. So what's fun about this is that if it wasn't Halloween, you could do this for Christmas. You could put Christmas cookies inside this and use ribbons that would be more appropriate for that time of year. So now that I'm gluing this to the can, I think the camera can pick that up, I'm going to try to make the joints where the paper comes together, the ribbon comes together, all along the same line as much as possible. So this is pretty simple stuff. As you can see, this is great for kids, great for grandkids. If you, some of my friends watch their grandchildren, like even a couple times a week they have them. This is a great project to keep the kids busy, things to do like that. So I have made some treats to go inside these cans, and I made pretzels. Would you like to hold one of those up for me, Debbie?
Sure.
And so those are just chocolate-covered pretzel rods.
How fun.
Yeah, so you know how to do that, right?
Well, I have not done it before, but I think it's a great idea.
So
Also,
Mhm.
I wanted to tell our guests this evening that you will be doing next month gift items that are food related.
That's right.
And so it's you're such a natural at the food oriented things. It's always a great gift.
I really love food. I don't know if you can tell that how much I love food, but I am the leader of a cooking club. We're called the Saucy Sisters.
All right.
We're actually going to be cooking in a chowder chomp competition in Volcano. I'm very excited about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. So as you see, we're just going to keep continuing up the can here. And, you know, these potato snacks come in different sizes. You could do a small can, but I went for the mega large can. You can see I'm just like swirling a little bit of glue on here. This is pretty easy stuff, wouldn't you agree? And the reason I painted the can is so in case a little bit shows through, it kind of matches what I've got going on here in this can.
Great.
So you can see that we're working our way all the way up this can, slowly but surely. So the way I made these chocolate dipped pretzels, let me talk about those. It's pretty easy. You get a bag of pretzel rods, and you melt some chocolate chips, whatever flavor you like. And you know, there's a term in cooking called tempering chocolate. To make chocolate the right temperature, if it's too hot or if it's too cold, you won't like the results. If it isn't hot enough, it'll be clumpy and it'll stick to your pretzels in great big clumps. If it's too hot, it'll just run right off. And tempering chocolate is kind of a tricky deal, but I have found the easiest way to do a project like this when you're dipping with chocolate is to take the amount of chocolate that you're going to use and put half of it in a microwave-safe bowl, microwave it at, say 20-second or 30-second increments, and check it each time, stir it. Once it becomes completely melted, take it out of the microwave and add the rest of the chocolate all at once and stir, 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 and that brings
Quickly.
and that brings the temperature down to almost a perfect temperature without a lot of fussing, without having to have thermometers and double boilers. So it's a pretty easy way to do that. Okay, so you can see that we're marching our way all the way up the can, and eventually you can take it all the way up. But I have a can that I've done that already. So now I have affixed all of my ribbon to this can. Now what I'm going to make is a handle. And let's see, I happen to have one right in here.
Hot glue?
Hot glue?
Do you want to have hot glue?
I don't know, hot glue kind of scares me a little bit. Okay, I'll try
Well,
it.
we don't want to scare you, but we want it to hold
Okay,
well.
this is a Halloween show. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so just in time. Well, the reason that I did this is that, at Halloween, sometimes you have very special trick-or-treaters like your nieces or nephews or your grandchildren. Am I doing this right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I don't want to burn myself. So I
have used hot glue before.
I had a pencil on this table at once.
Oh, a pencil.
Did you see the pencil? Okay. So I used this at home as a very technical tool. When I was gluing this before with just the glue, instead of getting it on my fingers, I used a pencil to kind of push it around. And, craft stores have fancy sticks and things that you can use, or you could use a chopstick, I suppose. But I had a pencil, and that's what I used. So I put a little on the bottom of the can. Now I'm going to just draw the line very carefully because this hot glue really is hot. They're not kidding around when they say it's hot. And I'm going to just, I did this with non-hot glue, just regular schoolhouse glue, because it was a project for kids.
Oh, yeah.
But we've got the technologies here, so look, you can use hot glue on it too.
I can assist.
Okay. So now I'm going to use my pencil and try to smooth it out. Did you see what I did? I glued it to the bottom of the can first. So this is all pretty simple stuff. This is not rocket science. You aren't going to need directions. This is all easy. And I think it's really fun for kids to get involved in projects like this. This would be fun for the kids to make to give to their teacher. You could fill it with homemade treats like chocolate-covered pretzel rods. Or you could do cookies or just bagged candy. I am a little dangerous with the glue gun, I have to say.
I like to use
So
foil.
I'm going to overlap that at the bottom.
Okay.
And I really don't want to burn myself.
Oh, come on. Don't be a chicken.
All right, go for it. Give me a glob of goo.
We need to, get this going again over here.
Yeah, it may not
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
There you go.
Glue. Glue.
The wonderful thing about this kind of glue is it's good for Halloween because you can just kind of it looks like spider webs. So.
All right, kids. Well, it looks like we're out of time already. And so the idea is that you are going to take a piece of glitter paper and glue it to the top of the little snack can. Decorate it with a piece of ribbon, and you've got yourself a really cute treat holder for Halloween for your very special treaters.
Great.
So thank you so much for watching this segment.
And when we come back, Debbie will be showing us how to drill holes in wine bottles and how to fill them with wonderful glitter for the holidays. So we'll be back in just a couple minutes. Please come back and join us. Hi, welcome back. Debbie is going to show us how to make one or more of these battery-operated lights for the holidays or just for regular little wine get-together. So Debbie, show us how you began.
First of all, you've got to drink a bottle of wine.
Oh, darn. We should get together and I'll eat the Pringles and you
Hoping
can drink
that's
the wine.
Right, and have the pretzels to go with it, and then you can have the corks
Yes.
for your
and I can have
project.
the course for my next project.
Now, if you're not a crafty crafter, you will actually need to save your cork, and you're going to need to funnel in your cork. That will leave you some room for your wires.
Oh, okay.
Or if you're crafty and you have all these wonderful tools, then you can actually drill a hole in your bottle.
How do you do that?
Well, I do stained glass on the side, so I use a grinder. But then again, you can also use a Dremel drill. And one of the large hardware stores in the neighborhood does have a diamond bit that will drill into glass. And so that's what I did with this one instead of
Great.
those three.
So what is this for?
Well, the rolling pin is actually to throw at somebody, but
But he's not here.
he's not here. So actually, the rolling pin is not of any use at all. But
Except-
the stand is of every kind of use,
Oh, great.
which holds the bottle steady after I tape it down.
Great.
So I will get rid of the rolling pin. Ta-da, magic of TV. Now, I had to go to several different craft stores just to make sure that we had supplies. This is a battery-operated light, and it goes on three different type of ways. 3 ways. Yes. Okay. On 3 ways. It takes 3 AA batteries, it can go on constant, or it will go for 6 hours, go off for 18, and then come back on for 6.
That's nice.
So it's kind of
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
I actually have these 3 bottles at my wine rack.
Oh,
and
cute. Cute.
It's very nice, kind of more decorative. Now, that would be a nice area for, say, New Year's Eve. To have a party.
Perfect.
Nice decoration, and maybe give it away as a door prize.
Great.
So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to put these lights into, I should have gotten that all out.
Now, for the regular person like myself, is there someone that we could take this to have it drilled? Because I really don't prefer, I really don't like to have it like up the back.
Right.
So, but I'm not that talented.
Husbands have
Husbands have that?
Husbands have drills. Now I have a Dremel drill, and so
A Dremel
A Dremel drill.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And-
They're not very expensive. Like
Is that
we could go
with
buy some.
a special bit to get
It
through
has-
the glass?
yes, it's
Yeah.
a diamond dusted bit,
Oh,
and
okay.
it especially says for glass or tile.
But I appreciate that you have this other option of just digging a channel out of the cork. That way you aren't drilling through glass if you don't have the equipment.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have the equipment.
Good idea.
Okay. So the thing is, you want to put. You can do the batteries later, and I don't know why this is there. Try me. Lights on. We
Except
don't
for
want
no
that.
reason whatever.
It's for no reason at all, and this is the magic of TV. It's live, so guess what? So what we're going to do since I have the hole in the bottle, I'm going to string these lights through. And I drilled the hole just big enough to put the light through. And it's just big
Okay,
enough.
So it's going in through the
It's
hole,
going
not
in
through
through
the
the
top
hole.
of the, okay.
And then you feed it through and keep feeding until all the lights are in. But I did it the other way also so that you could see how it would look without.
Oh, great. Uh-huh.
And it does only take maybe 15 minutes to a half an hour if you've got it all out, unless you're doing it in your kitchen and then your husband comes in and starts to bother you. And then it will take you about a half an hour to an hour because he says,
Because he wants a snack.
well, it's not only that, but he can't figure out, because we just moved up here.
Oh.
We've been up in Upper Volcano for about 6 months, and he doesn't know where anything is in the kitchen. So, of course, I've got to stop what I'm doing and help him out.
Can we help you do this while you do something else, or do
Debbie,
you
I
need
have to say that I've been in my house for almost 8 years, and my husband still doesn't know where anything is in the
Yeah.
kitchen. Mostly, he doesn't know what's in the refrigerator either.
This is true, too. So the tools you're really going to need are everything you can find around the house. If you want to keep feeding it through.
Absolutely. I will be feeding the little bottle. You continue on. So tell me, Debbie, how much does something like this cost to do?
Well, the cost of the wine, it depends.
$2?
Yeah, $2 Chuck, yes. On the average, it was anywhere between $15 and $20
to
to
do
do one of
this, and you
these
can
things.
pull?
Pull.
Oh, pull.
Pull. Kaboom.
There
You
is
know.
there are a lot of lights. That one was a lot easier because it was wired
Oh,
and stiffer to put in.
I can see
This
that.
is a different manufacturer.
Why don't we just say it's already in?
Well, we can do that.
Okay.
And then what we do is we take this, which you have to find I went to all these craft stores, and lo and behold, I found it for $1.50
Ah,
at one of our wonderful little stores.
Was it the new fabric store?
No, it's actually
or-
near Safeway or Martell.
Oh, that gift center, that gift store?
Yeah, we
Okay.
can't say the name, but
Okay.
it's over there.
I know which one you mean. I love
we
that
like to
store.
help our neighbors out, so
Yes.
it might be okay.
I like that store.
And I looked at the other craft stores in Sacramento. Your sister and I drove like crazy, and they did not have this. And the last resort was
Is that more of a New Year's kind of thing, or?
It's for Christmas, where
Oh.
you're putting in your gift packages and
Well, I
bags
haven't
and
seen
stuff. It's the
Christmas showing
filler
up at all the stores.
or the gift bags. You know, if you don't want to,
Okay,
to
we're
fill
gonna
it
just
up,
gonna
what we're
say
gonna
that
do-
it's
Right,
in
I
here.
think we are
Now I
gonna say
pulled it
that.
all out. Back
That's
it
all
goes.
right.
Back it goes.
So what we do next is
Put
we
the
take
genie
some
in the
of this
bottle.
out, and we're doing good.
Okay,
And what I do is I twist it. That's probably a
Ah.
lot here. I twist it, and I use a knitting needle. You have to make sure that the end of the knitting needle, that, will fit in the hole.
Ah.
Some knitting needles, like if you're doing an Afghan or whatever, they have the big bottoms. So I twist this just to give it a little bit more substance for the needle to push it through. And it will take it all the way in. And you can add as much of this filler as you want. And just
So
sort of
we have
circle
about a
around.
minute
We
left.
have about a minute.
we have about a minute, so we're putting in the stencil, the foil, and
That's it.
That's
the end
it.
of it.
Okay, and
a
then
great craft.
also I noticed that as toppers, you don't have the regular wine corks. But you've gone ahead and tell us about some of the
in
the
30
toppers that
seconds
you
or
have.
less. Tell us about your
I mean,
wine
the
cork.
toppers or these things.
Both.
You can find these at any craft store, and then you just take floral wire,
Oh,
and then you just attach your grapes to it,
That's
Great.
really cute.
and make a
Great.
ring to go around it. Now, as for the toppers, anybody, anywhere, a lot of the wine stores will carry wine
okay.
corks.
Well, we are going to break now, so
Okay.
thank you very much. And
You're welcome.
again, if you have more questions on this, be sure and contact Sue at TSPN TV for further information. Also, I wanted to say again that next month,
Let's keep putting these in while
Franny
Nancy
will be hosting the show, and she will be bringing us ideas on items for gifts for the holidays that are more food related.
It's all about food, folks.
It's all about food. We're all about crafts. You're all about food, and crafts thrown in.
And we'll be right back.
Okay, I'm all done. All right, I'll go take care of this while you get cleaned up.
What are you thinking? You can't dump that there.
Why not? Well, it comes from the ground anyway.
Yeah, but they refine it and add all kinds of crazy stuff.
So?
So, it'll pollute our water and harm our environment. You're supposed to take it somewhere.
Hey, what's going on?
Genius over here thinks you can just dump the oil on the ground.
No, you have to take it to a certified center. They'll take it for free.
So recycle your oil. I tell you what you do.
And now back to the How To Show on TSPN. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, yo, what's this got to do with the show?
Welcome back to the How To Show. On this segment, I will be sharing with Franny and Debbie how to make personalized bookends. And I think it's kind of really important to talk about bookends at this time in our lives because in the future, I believe that we will have virtual books only, like major. And so the people that will be that will be using the bookends probably will be our friends and relatives who have special kinds of crafts or are musicians and they have their special books. So the items that I've chosen to give to you to work with today, Franny, because she is the cook, superb cook. And so she has little cooking items and look at, has a little grocery list on it.
That's really cute.
And, or you can put paper in the background, you can glue it. This one happens to have cork. On yours, I decided to do sort of a little patchwork quilt background. And then the quilting books will go in the center or whatever kind of other sewing books or whatever. And so you will just start by preparing the background. And I am going to be preparing my background as well. And I will be doing an I Love Cats. And because I have cat books, but my cats are so awful that
Aren't they all
I kind of thought about
they're
giving them
not.
up when we were on vacation because they were such bad kitties while we were gone.
Yeah.
And so I have to do, my I love cats thing and do a lot of a reading of books of how to really make cats behave as if it were possible. But so I have an I love cats that I'm going to be doing. So I am going to give you
The glue gun.
so you can put
My fingers
your
are still unstuck. I just
your
want everyone to know
background
that.
on. And also, Franny, on some of these items, they're kind of so heavy that eventually we would want to put, like this, we'd want to use your E6000 that you used that time for your garden art. But of course, as we well know, that it doesn't really, it takes a while to set up.
Yes, it does.
And so I have this idea that wherever we would eventually use that for our heavier items, we will use the hot glue now, and then what we'll do is we'll go around it with that
I
E6000
see.
tip, so it's going to really cement it on there good. Anyway, so I'm going to hand this on down, and
Okey-doke.
and then if you would like to have
There you go.
goody.
if you would like to have some little suggestions on my, how I thought maybe, okay, so if you want to go ahead and do yours. See, what I was thinking on this, well, just my idea, is that it would be like, that would be sort of like this.
Okay, let's show the camera.
Yeah.
Franny, I am not afraid of glue guns.
And so
I
that
actually
you have,
stuck my fingers together once. It hurt.
that's not a good thing. It was not a good thing.
I was a novice. I am much more experienced now.
Yes, yes. So, so you could glue, you could glue this down first, and then you could glue these on.
Okay.
However that works for you.
All
And
right.
then, is this a ghost? I saw this, and I
I
just
think
thought,
it's
oh,
a
so
moose
cute.
head.
What is it?
I think it's a moose.
Oh, a moose.
You were in Minnesota.
Oh,
when
I
you
was
picked
in
that up, I
Minnesota,
bet.
and then this guy, too.
There
yeah.
might have been a moose there.
There could have been a moose
One
there.
or two.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And these are just intriguing to me. Do you know that there's a latch
Yes, I did.
and they open up?
I know. How cool is that? Yeah, it's sort of like.
I love it. I've never seen anything quite like that.
Right. Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to tell about the background that I did for my neighbor who's a musician, and he gave me a lot of sheet music that I could use since I am a collage artist. And so I use a lot of sheet music in my collages from time to time. Anyway, again, Minnesota, we were shopping at this flea market, and I found these wonderful record holders by Thomas Edison. And they actually had the records in them, but they were too heavy to carry back. But anyway, in the background of this piece, I painted the sheet music to make it look old. And then while it was still wet, I ripped it so it has like a decal edge.
Ripped in a very decorative fashion.
Yes,
I
and
think.
yeah. So anyway, when you select your bookends, chances are pretty good that you're not going to be able to find
Hot.
two exactly the same. I had a problem with that. So as long
They're
as
not
you
always
get,
matchy-matchy.
they're not always matchy-matchy, but they're coordinated well.
Yeah.
So anyway, what you do is you spray them, and once you spray them, then you can't see this funny little cat face on the back and anymore. And you kind of got that goes toward just the music books. So and then
Thank you.
you can choose any theme at all, and my inspiration was from a magazine where someone had taken a telephone receiver and sprayed it red, and then they put it on one of these. They just put the receiver end on the end of it, and it was just so very cool. But I thought, well, how easy is it going to be to find like telephone receiver from the old telephones, and so I could never ever find any of those two of them that matched, because they're just hard to find these days, and for $3.50, you know.
And I can feel that you spray painted these appliance parts in this because I can feel that it's been painted. Did you
Yes.
spray paint everything red? Or did
I-
you just happen to find red
No,
beaters?
I spray painted everything
Yeah,
red.
yeah, cute.
And then I also spray painted these wooden chairs. They were just wood. And then I spray painted them, and then I kind of sanded them off a bit to make them look aged. So you can see that, like, there's a little brown showing through at the top and on the edges and so on. Isn't that too darn cute?
That is
Cute.
just really
And did you
cute,
know that I do
actually.
quilting? This is perfect.
Oh, really? Marvelous. So I guess it was just in, I have cats.
That's another show.
And I have
Okay.
cats, so this was good. So anyway, let us continue now. Let me talk to you about some of the papers. I bought these papers at a craft store, and you can buy them. I think there were like 4 for $1 that day. And so you can make, like, if Franny's wasn't a corkboard backing, then she might want to have a baking theme, which of course, then these are little baking decorative papers that we put on our little dishes.
Little doilies.
Little doilies, that's what I meant to say.
I think that's
And
a
then-
good
I love the
project with
checkerboard.
doilies that you were
Doilies.
talking about.
The checkerboard is cute.
Is that cute? Yeah, could do that too. So anyway, you're already done? How about, what would you think about just stacking randomly some pretty colors, just glue them like this, maybe on that chair? You
That
know,
would work, yes.
just
I
there. I
like
think
that
there's
idea.
a couple big ones and stuff, and they could just bring a lot more colors in. So is this something that you would do for a gift, do you think?
Oh, definitely.
I think you could personalize it to someone's
Yeah.
hobby too.
Yeah.
Like you said, if you know that they do have special books, that would be a very thoughtful gift.
So do
I
you
think.
do Kindle, or do you actually read books these days?
I have I've read a book on my.
You've read a book?
I've read a book.
I have read a book. Yep.
How about that?
I have read a book.
But I am just slow to the technology to understand how to download it and everything. But I'm getting there slowly. I just got a smartphone just the other day, and so
All
I
right.
really feel like I've joined the 21st century.
Great.
I actually looked up a coupon. I was at a fabric store that's just opened, but I left the coupon at home. But I was able to download it on the internet, on my phone, in the store, and they scanned it right off of my phone, and I felt like such a modern woman.
Bingo.
I'll tell you.
Bingo.
Old people can learn things.
Well, you know, if you'd like to slide these aside, since we're almost finished
Okay.
with them, I would like
was
to
a little
show
slow.
you. Well, I was a little
I've
slow
got
because I
half
was
of
all
my
chatty.
half of my bookcase, my book holder done.
How cute is that, huh?
Very cute, Angie. Cute theme.
Very
idea.
cute. But better with the E6000, you know,
Well-
because it just holds better, I think. But the other thing that I wanted to show you was this. And this I saw at my sister-in-law's house in Iowa. It was on her wall in her kitchen. And it is made out of a paint stir stick.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So free, free. And then you mount a little sawtooth hanger on it to hang on your wall. And then it's in your kitchen, you know, that little area that's between your cupboards and your countertop. And so you can just pin your little recipes that you're making, whatever you're making that day, onto these corks. Another thing that she had there was a photo holder, picture frame, freestanding, and she had put the corks in the center where the photos would go, and then she had lots of photos with these little poker thingies.
Push pins.
That's what I meant. That push pins.
The poker thingy.
So anyway, you can do a lot with this, and if you would like to begin, I wanted to show you, here's yours, and I want to show you really, even if you've used this stir stick, which I obviously have, all you have to do is spray paint it, and then find the center, pop this on, first, and then just start gluing again. So if you would like to start gluing,
That's a good idea for used stir sticks, because what do? You throw them
right,
away.
you throw them away. So just spray paint them and put the little sawtooth thing on the back. And here's yours, Franny. And
Okay.
here's the really good news, honestly.
We need a glue stick.
I don't drink wine, so I had ordered a bag from Amazon.com. And it's a little company called Widget, which is, I think it was a little made-up name that people used to have in sales classes years ago. But anyway, so you can purchase a bag of 100, and 100 is enough to do 4 of these on the big, long stir sticks. So you can make 4 gifts. And I think the cost was around, it's 23 cents each for these used corks.
Wow.
So $23, divide by 4, nice little gift for someone for like $6. And you don't have to pay for the stir stick.
Well, I can also tell you that I was out wine tasting in the beautiful Shenandoah Valley, and a lot of these places give away corks. Just go in there and ask, can you have
Really?
a bag of corks?
Really?
They have corks.
Better. However, look, do they have Mr. Atlas?
I don't know if they have Mr. Atlas.
Well, see, I had to put Mr. Atlas in the center here. And so a lot of these have beautiful designs on them. I saved them for you. I used the stupid ones for myself. Well, that would be, well, I don't want to name any names, but a lot of them have like really pretty designs. Look at this little design.
That's really cute.
Isn't that
actually.
pretty?
Yeah.
And then there's beautiful, like, look at this. How beautiful is that?
Oh, that is. And look
See,
at this
so
one
I-
has a bear on it. I like
Ah,
that.
see, so you might want to put one on the center, like
Wonderful, it
this, so the
breaks.
bear is like way stands out, or not. Or maybe
Oh, I
you
see.
could
You've
get
done
I did a raised one.
a little interest, a little
Yeah.
point of interest
Yeah,
there.
no point of interest.
Nice.
So you can put these again. Oh, here's a little inexpensive. Okay, fill this with corks, and then put your little pictures on it with the little push pins. Okay, and we're going to go to break now, and we'll be back to show you more in just a couple minutes.
You're watching Amador County's local television network, TSPN. To the How To Show on TSPN. Let's go. Let's go.
Welcome back. We are working on gift items for the holidays. Today, this segment's gift items will be decorative covers for your switches and outlet covers. So what you can do, let me tell you about mine, and then I'll kind of move along down the line here. This is a greeting card that I cut to fit this frame, and then I have attached to the back of it with super glue a regular outlet cover, switch cover. Yeah. And so what you do is then you cut out, and I've already kind of cut it out here, you cut out for where the switch goes, and then you simply pop your screws in the holes and screw it right in to the outlet. And then when people go into your bathroom, they can't find the switch.
That's kind of sneaky.
It is kind of sneaky. It's like,
Keeps your bathroom cleaner, though, I think.
well,
They
it's what
can't use it, they
amused
can't
me
use
at
it.
my sister-in-law's house in Duluth, Minnesota, because I went, okay, where's the switch? And she goes, do you see the picture on the wall? I said, yeah. Well, that's it. And so then you just screw it right in, and you don't need a hanger on the back of it or anything. It just pops right up against the wall, and pretty, huh?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. That's a cute idea.
So,
I like that.
then I've given you something that's kind of unusual. Now, yes, yours is it will fit.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
guaranteed. I tested them all.
Okay.
So what you need to do is you need to measure this, leaving a slight amount around the outside of it. So you're going to cover it with this mustache thing. And this is kind of cool because this is duct tape. This is duct tape.
Oh.
You can buy duct tape in the sheets.
sheets.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if you just take a little marker and mark the back of it, oh, well, you don't even have to do that because look they marked half of it for you, but not really. But anyway, so you'll leave like a little border around it because you're going to fold it around to the back, or not. Maybe you could just lay it on top. Let's try that. Why don't we say that it's this big and just cut that?
All right.
See, because it's like
It's a
almost,
little
But I
bit.
mean, but it'll work.
Okay.
Trust me.
All right.
You must trust me on that.
Okay.
Okay. Now you mark it first. Okay.
And I'm not going to
Okay.
give it any extra overlap?
Not this time because now we have this.
All right. I am marking with a pen.
Okay. So then now you cut it.
Now I am cutting with scissors.
Runs with scissors, yes.
Are these
Don't
the good
run.
scissors?
Yes, I think they are. That's why we're cutting tape with them.
Do you need
All right.
these? These are the rounded ends.
I
so
know,
you can
those are-
run with them.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Then how do you get
know,
it
those
the
are-
backing off? This is
Well-
always the hard part for me.
well, it is.
Because I have no fingernails.
It is. It's the hard part. So of course mine's
All right,
already
so-
done.
I am peeling.
You're peeling. Okay, and then so you just, the easiest way is, if I could show you here.
Okay.
What you do is you go
Start
like
on an
this.
end.
Yeah.
I want to do it, Mommy.
So just go like this, somehow. Oops, that's not really very straight. Perhaps you could do a better job. But then my point is you kind of unroll it as you go.
Okay.
See.
All right.
I didn't start very well for you, but
It's all right. We will start again.
that's the good news about duct tape.
We will try again.
So you kind of want to overlap the top and overlap the bottom on the sides as well. I don't know, somewhere. See, yes, it's not as easy as it's cracked up to be, is it ever?
All right.
There you
We'll
go.
just assume that's straight.
Okay.
And then we'll pull it down.
And as we go,
And we're
you go like this.
smoothing. Oh.
Well, the thing is, it's got these.
Ah.
There
So
is
you're
some-
good. So you're good.
Yeah.
And so I did spray paint this also. You don't maybe want to do that because it fits really tight. But I spray painted this, and this was a brand new frame, and I got it at a thrift store, and this was like a little gold flower. See?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
So anyway, when you get that done,
I'm going to pop it into the bag.
you just pop it in. Yeah. Just
press.
press it. Yep. There you go. How cute is that?
Okay. That's kind of
And then what I think you probably might think about doing is like cutting some of these little mustaches out and just kind of
adhering them to the
putting
outside.
them to
Around the frame.
around the frame.
I like that.
I like
Yeah.
that idea.
I like that.
Okay, how are you doing?
Well, this is all cut out. I use this as the
Yes.
this as the template.
Great.
Now we're going to have to use your multi-purpose spray.
We are not going to do
We're
that
not gonna use
today.
that.
We would
Okay.
do that, but I'm glad you brought that up because it is so much easier just to take the paper outside, set it on something, and spray it, and you don't have to worry about racing back in. And also, this glue spray adhesive, it's very forgiving, like almost as good as this or better, where you can lift it up or replace it if you want to. But today we'll just go ahead and have you glue.
Well, I can use the glue gun. I'm not afraid of
Okay. On this one though, I found that it really fit in better if it's upside down.
Yes.
I mean this way.
Oh,
It,
okay.
it fits in better because it kind of doesn't go in too well on the curved side, but it goes in just perfectly fine this way. So I would recommend that you kind of do that, glue it this way on here,
Okay,
and then maybe cut the excess off,
right.
and then just slide it in from the bottom up.
Sounds good.
So, oops. One more thing that we're going to talk about is the cozies. And they're little individualized cozies that have pretty little felt patterns on them. Now these are just for regular hot drinks, and you can make them for Christmas. Now to cut out the shape so that it fits around here, it's almost like if you've ever done a lampshade. To get a pattern, you have to mark it and start rolling it, because you'll find that it rolls in an arc.
Ah.
So
So
anyway.
how do you cut it for it?
Well, you mark it and you roll it, but today we have, voila, already done.
Oh, a template.
Okay. Yes. And so I found when I was doing this one, which fits any size of a little hot drink container. It has elasticized ribbon or cording on it. And
Is that what's holding the cozy to the cup?
that is what's holding the cozy to the cup. So it's very versatile. You can make this little cozy fit any little cup, where you have to keep your hands from getting
Where
so
did you
hot.
get your template?
It kind of came with this cup. But as I say,
I've seen those before. They're like little project cups.
They're little project cups.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've seen those before.
And so at the fabric stores, you can purchase pretty little elasticized ribbons.
Nice.
And so those can hold your little cozies on your cups. Also, you can glue any of these little Christmas items onto here. Now, can you picture how cute this would be?
Oh,
Look how
yes.
darling
oh,
is that?
darling. Cute.
See, I always like dogs better than cats. Don't tell my cats.
They know.
Maybe that's it.
They can
know.
sense it.
They know. No, we like the dogs best. Oh. Okay, anyway, so you could make a little cozy, and I found that working vertically works better because you can only really get one on this way.
Ah, okay.
So if you would like to mark that and cut that out.
I will mark and cut.
And then, how are you doing over there? Nice. And then eventually, there's like one thing I did not put in here, and that is the single edge razor blade, which we would need to cut out the hole for the switch to go through.
I figured that would be.
How cute is that, though?
I think it's cute.
It's very darling.
And it was super fast.
It was super
Not
fast.
expensive.
And
Under
really
$20.
Fun, under $20. And all you have to do is screw it in, and you don't need a hanger. You just screw it into the receptacle.
I think that's a great project
Isn't that
also for
fun?
kids. They can personalize their bedrooms.
rooms,
You know, a lot
yes.
of my friends take care of their grandchildren several times a week, and they're always thinking of, what can I do besides set them down in front of the TV set.
How about
This is a great project for kids.
We ran out of
I
glue
think-
stick until I saw those.
I think all of them are kind of fun little projects for gifts. Of course, I have some other projects. Oh, here was the original idea. See this? Well, I'm not going to sew anything, so
Amen.
this,
Do that.
so our little stretchy ribbon works out perfectly fine.
I'm just getting
Anyway.
used to hot glue.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have to wrap up pretty soon, but it's really been kind of a fun day, and we would enjoy your company again next month when we do edible gifts. Oh, fun.
Yes, it's all
And-
about food.
It's all about food. And the containers, you're going to use some different kinds of containers,
So
I
Angie's going
understand.
to help decorate to show how cute they can be as
How
gifts.
to make bows and so on.
Yeah.
So anyway, be sure and join us on the third Wednesday of each month. For the December show, we will be having how to organize.
Oh my gosh, good one.
Yeah, so we're going to be organizing all of our big mess from the holidays. See you then.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for
See you
joining
next
us.
time.
You've been watching the How To Show on TSPN. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, yo, what's this got to do with the show? Everybody sing.